Alright, everybody. Here we are, back in Icarus. Should be coming up for us here in a minute. Come on. My software is giving me some trouble. Give me a second, folks. There it goes. Alright, now we're here. For some reason I didn't want to show my game there for a second. Alright. Get my chat back up. There we go. Alright. We're back in Icarus. Here we are. I hope everybody out there is having a good night. Now, when we last left off, we had just gotten this quest to tame a Gibbler, or Gribbler, sorry, which means we have to prepare a trap, acquire a snare trap, and add some bait. Well, if we go into our tech tree to get said Gribbler, we have the snare trap unlocked, which is right over here somewhere. There it is. So there's our snare trap. Not too hard, just some sticks, twine, rope, and a rock or two. Easy enough. We got all that laying around. And then the main thing we had to do is we had to get the Gibbler bait, which we did unlock. I think. Yeah, no, there it is. But that requires 2 bananas, some sticks, and some super cold ice. Well, I have banana seeds. Let me get out my crossbow, just because I know there's going to be an annoying little wormy worm. No, that's right. We're in an area that's protected from the annoying little wormy worm. Okay, good. So anyways, so if we come over here, we've got a banana seed, which does well in forest, grasslands, and desert biomes. We're in none of those. We are in a tundra. So it's going to be real unhappy with us. Which means we can't really plant it in the area we're living in right now. So we're going to figure that out. Let's put all my ammo down there. And I can go put that water bottle away, actually. There we go. Okay, I'm just clearing up my inventory some. So what I'm thinking about doing is spending a little bit of time and giving the base a proper expansion here and building us a greenhouse. I'm just going to throw this water bottle over here. I don't need to carry it around. Because we need a greenhouse anyways. Oh, my rock wall respawned. That's nice. What do we have in here? Okay, so that's where I'm making some steel. Good. Alright, steel, great. Just seeing what I left running when we last left off here. Processing off some gold. Well, there's the super cold ice. There's some nice cold rolled steel for us and some titanium ore. But we're going to need more of all that. Yeah, how you doing? You doing good? Alright. Let's see here. Plenty of food in there for them. Do I have any fiber seeds? I do have fiber seeds. Good. Let's take to get a fiber seed. 25. Okay. I only got some mushroom seeds and some fiber seeds and stuff. So, I really think it's going to be time for us to start looking at making a greenhouse. Let's see here. What time of day is it? It is in the evening. I'm going to turn off my lamp here, save the power. So to do that, we're going to need to expand the base a good bit. I've been thinking about that. So I'm thinking I'm going to expand it out this way. Build a little fortified area around this area. What is that up there? No, that's one of those drusks. But I'm going to build this area out put our greenhouse in down here, I think. And I think that's how we're going to do it. And it'll also give me a place to like tame the animals and stuff, like the Gibbler. So I think that's the goal for today, is get our Gibbler, you know, get all that going here. I'm just going to grab all this fiber here real quick, because we need fiber anyways. Also need some sticks. Alright. Grab some sticks. Actually, since we're going to be working towards getting a farm anyways, we're going to go ahead and harvest those berries. I'm going to go turn them into seeds. I'm just grabbing some extra sticks and stuff while we're out and about. Alright. I think we're going to want some more rocks. Got our spider friends over there. Alright, hello spider friends. Boop. Get our spider friends all taken care of here. Alright. Oh, another spider friend. Oh, that's not a spider friend. That is. That missed. There we go. Don't know what that is down there. I'm not going to worry about whatever that is. Alright, get my knife out. And harvest these guys up. Because, I mean, that right there is completely worth it right there. Now, the main thing is I want to get that other one before the skulk decides to eat it. Yeah, they got to level up. Got a little bit of XP there. I guess the skulk didn't have any interest in eating spider friend. Oh, good. There's some silica right there, which might be good. Grab that here in a minute. That's not why we're over here. Alright, spiders acquired. What I really wanted to do is come over here and go into this cave real quick. And do a wee bit of mining. How's my inventory looking? Let's see what we can find in this cave. The cave is deeper than I thought it was. Let's back up a little bit. That Mr. Cave Worm spit. Now, the main problem with this cave is the way it's laid out. We're going to have trouble getting to anything that we want to get to. This cave's basically just a pit of death. Alright. Well, we'll take what we can get. Mostly because the frozen ore will get us some random bits and bobs here that'll be useful. Alright. We'll take what we can. All of it. Feel like I didn't get that whole chunk. Oh, well. Now we're looking on inventory space. We're still good on inventory space. I'm going to grab some extra salt, too, while we're here. Definitely feel like I get less salt with this thing. I'll grab some silica, too, just so we can make some more concrete. Because I want to make concrete fortifications, I think. I'm also running a little low on oxide. Ooh, I do get frozen ore from oxide. That's nice to know. How we doing? I got some more space for some more frozen ore. We're going to be mining up this frozen ore then. Because that's the cool thing about the frozen ore is it can be anything. Sounds like a storm or something blowing in. But anyways, I hope everybody out there's having a good night. I want to thank everybody for joining me on my streams and hanging out. We're going to head on back to our house. Get out my crossbow just in case more spiders have shown up in front of my front door. They like to hang out in front of my front door for some reason. Alright. There we are. Grab that stick, just because we need sticks. I'm not seeing... looks like the spiders did come back. See? Every time I leave my house. Spiders. One spider. I mean, it's a great source of meat. But mostly it's a great source of, like, that organic compound. And the spider silk's also relatively good, as it provides a way to make various components. Like, if I get enough platinum, I could actually get the nice armor I like for the desert, that Wayfarer armor that requires a platinum sheath. Which is basically, you take... Oh. I ran out of inventory space for meat. No, that's fine, I'm not worried. I'm not super worried about the meat. There's a hungry something or other. It's a Gibbler coming over here. The Gibbler is coming over here to eat my spiders. Hilarious. Alright, take all that. There you go. Yeah, I think the Gibblers are omnivores. Technically speaking. Alright, there we go. Let's throw these acidic glands in here. Let's also top off my food bars real quick. Consume one of those. Consume one of those. One of those. One of those. And we'll eat one of those just to keep them from going bad on us. Alright. There we go. And what we can do... I could throw all that ore in here, actually. All that frozen ore. I'll think about it. We'll think about throwing the frozen ore in there. I couldn't put the salt in here, though. There we go. That'll help. Alright, and the berries go in here. Get us some berry seeds. And we'll throw some... Here, have some nice meat. There you go. Y'all enjoy. Alright, spider silk in there. Beautiful. Okay, let's put the rest of this meat away real quick. Stack everything up here. Actually, do it this way. Just eat some of this all. That way we can actually stack it up. There we go. Do that. Cool. And we'll throw this one on here. We'll let the stringy meat process. These we'll throw off in here because we can use them to make good lord, I can think tonight. We'll use them to make the biofuel. That's it. Man, don't know, I could get the word out tonight. Alright. Get my lamp back on, because we're going to need power anyways. Alright. That's done. Anything I can throw in here? I mean, I can get this organic resin out of here. And that active... Well, I'll leave the active lithium in there, actually. Alright. I like to keep my organic resin in here where I use it to make electronics. Alright, and in here we'll put the bones. And those sticks. I keep these sticks with me. Alright, the fur and the other stuff needs to go in there. I'm going to take some of this silica. And it's going to go over here into the concrete mixer, because we're going to need concrete. There we go. And here you can have the gold. We're going to need a ton of gold for some of what I'm going to be doing anyways. How's this looking? That's right, we're running low on the whole sap thing. Well, I could get vegetable oil. That could do it too. What do I need for vegetable oil? Can I make that over here? Seeds or soybeans or avocados. It's a very limited option of things, if I'm honest. Alright. Oh, wait, here we go. We got some tree sap right there. Perfect. Okay, good. Good. Because what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to use a lot of this to make some biofuel to run either some deep drills or just run a generator and do it that way. Alright, right. I was going to put these up. Okay. I'm going to throw the fur in here. Throw the fiber in here. Let's make some rope. Let's need, what, 2 rope? Craft. There we go. There we go. There's that. That. Okay, moving along. To make the snare. Yeah, I just need some rocks now, which that's easy enough to do. Okay. Let's actually top off my oxide guy here. Do that real quick. Okay. The rest of this in here. Actually, while we're here, might as well just make more steel. More steel, I say. Make some more of that. More of that. There we go. Just queue everything up. Get the points rolling in. And now let's grab some rocks. How am I carrying so much rock? Wow, I get a ton of rock from this. Or I'm just carrying a lot of rock and didn't realize it. I'm not sure. One of the two. Okay, we'll just toss these 2 sacks in there. Beautiful. And a sack in there. And there's our snare. Done. Alright. Now we feed wolf bait. So now we just need the bananas and the super cooled ice. Well, let's grab the ice. It's not going to hurt anything. The ice does not melt, thankfully. There we go. I am going to grab a couple of them just because I might want 2 Gibblers at some point. There we go. Alright. So there's that. Now we just need bananas. Kind of what I'm thinking here is I'm going to go back to the desert and grab some bananas. Is kind of my thought process here. Because I could grow them, but I kind of want to get the Gibbler training. Actually, you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm just going to sleep till morning. There we go. Alright, how's this coming? It's coming along. Good. Stack that up. I'll just go ahead and take that and go throw that into the biofuel generator. See how my biofuel generator is doing. Oh, we got 1 biofuel can, so I guess I should make another one. What's it take for a biofuel can? Iron. How's my iron? Need more iron. I should not have processed all that iron into steel. Well, live and learn. Alright, let's grab all that out of there. Max that out. Craft that up. Grab that. Alright. Just throw that in there. Go ahead and throw my epoxy in here for now. I mean, it'll be good to have an extra biofuel can anyways. Do I have any iron laying around? That becomes the question. Nope, I'm going to have to go get some. Okay. How are you doing on seeds? Okay, we got 3 berry seeds. The next thing I want is some carrot seeds. And I know where there's some carrots. We're going to go grab some carrots since it's at morning now. Turn off the lantern here. Let's see what the spider's got. That one had some fur on it. That's what I didn't grab out of that one. That's a weird thing for a spider to have. Take the beet because I can. We're going to capture you, Gibbler. You're going to be our new friend. Alright, so... yeah, up this way should be those carrots I saw. So we're going to grab those. And then we'll go back and we'll get Nala. And we'll run back to the desert and grab some bananas. And we'll see if we can't keep that Gibbler there. And what I might do... what's this? This just rock? Yeah, it's just stone. Okay. That's the bats. I'm not going to deal with you ice bats. You all can stay over there. But yeah, we're going to come out here and grab some of these carrots. Avoid the ice bats. Because they're just very annoying. And then I'm going to need sand. Because, oh, there's the carrots right there. Perfect. And the reason we're going to want some sand from the desert is because I could make... what kind of weather event is this? It is a storm. Alright. Get that out of the way. There we go. Well, we're going to head back to base. Anyways, because we got the carrots I wanted. But the reason we're going to get the sand is because if I'm going to build a greenhouse, I'm going to need a lot of glass. And we can use sand instead of the silica to make glass. And it will save me on the silica, which I need for making concrete. Since I want to do a section of concrete fortifications out front. And I kind of want to move all my animal stuff out front anyways. And probably kind of like wall off that little area over there. So what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to go ahead and grab some more sulfur. Not because I need a ton of sulfur, but because I want the frozen ore. Because it basically will give me kind of a small leg up on stuff. And then I'm also going to grab some stone when we're back at base. I'm going to make myself a bigger fire pit. Grab some coal while I'm at it. This coal can give me frozen ore too. This storm's coming in quick, so let's go ahead and get back inside here. There we go. Hop in here real quick. See how this is doing. Got 10 more cooked meat. Okay. And let's see here. Go ahead and top off the old oxygen generator there. And let's see here. We'll just throw this sulfur in here for storage. Same with the coal for now. And we'll throw the frozen ore in there. Perfect. Beautiful. Go ahead and get this stuff drying out as well. I'll just take the spoiled meat with me. And then, here in the cave, where it's a bit loud, because we're technically outside. I'm going to throw that in there. How you looking? You're tired? Well, you can sleep. Why are you tired? Oh, you're sleeping. That's what's going on. Okay. I need to figure out where I make those concrete fortifications at. Concrete fortifications. That should be tier 3, I think. At least I thought it was. That's where we do the shaped ruby there. And there's where we get the reinforced glass, which we make at the glass working bench, which I need to make. I'm going to need the glass working bench for this. So I can make like a real greenhouse. There's just a lot of things I'm going to need. Dehumidifier, biofuel water pump. There's that. Water pipe. Water sprinkler I'm going to need. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. So I'll need that there. Let's see here. What else will I need? Trying to decide what to unlock here so I can make my nice greenhouse that I'm going to build here on Elysium. Power packs. There's solar panel. I should go grab that wind turbine after the storm lets up. Alright. Can I get electric water pump? Electric deep mine. Electric water pump. There's the electric dehumidifier. Electric water purifier. Electric water pump. There we are. It's actually not that expensive to make. Oh, so that's how you make action with him. Well, I do need that recipe at some point. Electric carpentry, electric masonry bench. Cool. Alright. Advanced for the busy farmer, supports input from both power and water networks for increased crop growth speed, fully grown crops left too long. Okay. Yep, know all that. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to bother with that level of headache, though. Okay. Let's find those fortifications I wanted, though. So there's wood. There's stone fortification, which would also work. Oh man, that is a ton of tree sap, though. I don't know if I want to do that much tree sap. Alright. I could have sworn there was a concrete fortification. It's also possible I'm just going crazy and seeing things. I do want these iron crop plots, though. Does mean I'm going to have to go find some iron. Let's see here. Concrete. Advanced textiles. Reinforced glass, all that. Yep. Limestone. I mean, it's not tier 4. It's not tier 5. At least it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's not tier 5. Okay. Was it tier 4? Boundary. I am watching chat for people watching the stream, so if you want to tell me that I'm blind, feel free. Okay. Definitely feel like I'm going crazy here. There's the concrete building set. That I'm very, very familiar with. I mean, I could always use that. That'll work just fine for what I'm doing. Do you need to make the glass working bench? What do I need for that? So I need iron, refined wood, epoxy, rope, copper nails. Well, that's easy enough. I just need to go get some more iron anyways, so that's fine. There's the concrete fortification. It was tier 3. I'm just blind. Alright. Grab that. And Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. And then we'll leave my last point there. All right. Where do I make that? Do I make that in here? Yes, I do. Perfect. Perfect. So I just need concrete, screws, and rebar. Well, I can get screws and rebar. Yeah, in fact, I can do that right here. Let's see here. So each steel ingot becomes 10 rebar. Okay, how much rebar do I need per? 20. So I'm going to need 2 steel ingots per. Alright. Need a lot more steel then. Sort all that. There we go. Alright, let's go grab my steel. I've been making steel to make these cold steel ingots and whatnot. Oh, right, I need to check my fire pit here. How are we doing, fire pit? Okay, let's grab scoria, silica, grab that. You been dropping stuff on me here? No? You just stopped. Alright, do that. Stack all that up. Grab the gold out of there. Grab the copper. Alright. So, let's see here. Copper can go in here. Sulfur and silica can go with me. Scoria can go to the other thing. Cool. So, silica and copper there for the moment. Let's throw the scoria over here in the better furnace. Alright. And we'll throw some steel in here. And we'll do like 2 batches of that. And like 7 batches of rebar. I'm going to need more than that though. If I'm honest. Yep. My food's wearing off. Get that. Get that. And that. And that. Alright. Just eat one of those for fun. Alright. How's this going? Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. Alrighty. Actually, that's something I can do real quick. Because I don't really need this, like, maximum energy from this wood stuff. Actually, how is my campfire doing? Let me grab that. Alright, give me all that, please. Actually, let's deactivate you real quick. So actually, I need to replace this thing. So we're going to grab all this. And we're just going to pick you up. My campfire is long overdue for being replaced. Alright. Let's see here. Stone. Do I have stone in here? No. I do not have stone in here. Or here. Alright. Come here. I just need a stack of stone, please. Or 2. 1, 2. There we go. Alright. And I have to have wood for that. Good thing the wood's not far away. Not what I expected to need wood for. Alright, now can I have my fireplace? Thank you. Craft fireplace. And queue that up. And queue up one of those. There we go. Alright. There we go. Time to replace the fire pit with a better fire pit. Alright. Cool. Rotate. Rotate. That's a weird place for it to be rotating to. Alright, we'll do it on this side maybe then. I mean, let me pick all that up. Let's see here. Let's pick that up. We'll pick that up. That's actually fine. Okay. Alright. Chimney extension. There we go. And then we'll go outside real quick. Can I see the chimney? Can I see my chimney? Come on. Come on. let me up. There it goes. I almost had it. Alright, we'll just try and get it with a jump. Okay, let's go outside. Will you let me attach it inside? Yes. Okay, never mind. Didn't need to do all that extra work I was trying to do. Okay, we're going to throw all that in there. Get that cooking off. There we go. And for my little lamp that I had going here, it can go on the shelf. I can't rest on the mantle. Alright. There we go. Cool. Alright, now we have defeated the chimney. Okay. Now, let's go get that iron I needed. Turn off my lantern real quick. Now, I know we have a cave over here, but I think we'll just go into this little valley over here. Grab the iron. Hey, General Efficiency, how you doing? Can't wait to make some mortar so I can work on my actual house on the server. Yeah, no, I feel that. I need some mortar for a couple projects I've got my eye on as well. So, I understand. I feel your pain. Alright. Need some iron. Well, I'll take the silica. Or actually, I'll take the coal. Coal's good. There we go. Coal. Alright. Take the silica as well. By the way, I totally killed for like one of these picks that I'm using here in Vintage Story. So what this pick does specifically, General Efficiency, is whenever I break ore with it, it gives me part of the ore as frozen ore, basically an unidentified frozen rock, which you can then use. You can warm it up just to find out what kind of ore you got, which gives you a random ore of like any type potentially. There's like certain types it can't be, but it will give you like just a random roll on the ore table. Alright, but I need iron specifically. Came down here looking for iron though. Iron. I took the platinum just because it was sitting there, but I need iron. Oh, this looks like a place where I could get iron. There's me with no way to get up there. I could definitely get iron right there. If I could get up in there. So much gold just sitting out here on the surface. It's so weird. No, that's sulfur, I think. Yeah, it's sulfur over there. Alright, let's head back to base because I need to offload some of this weight. Loaded myself up with stuff I didn't really need. But how you doing tonight, General Efficiency? I'm doing alright. Had a pretty decent day at work. Didn't necessarily get everything done that I wanted to, but got enough done. And it felt productive. I think that's iron up there, actually. Why did they put the iron up on a wall? Yeah, if you want, I'll see if Selfade will get on the server with you. General Fish. Oh, no, she's having some motion sickness problems. Actually, she just reminded me. So maybe not. Maybe not tonight. Oh, got some titanium. Yes, I've been needing titanium. We'll take titanium. There's some more platinum up there if I can get to it. There's just so much random ore in this area. Oh, wait. Is that iron? Are you iron? You are iron. Come on, stamina. Stamina. Isn't it nice we don't have to deal with stamina in Vintage Story there, General Efficiency? At least I don't think we do. We have to deal with our hunger bar, but not stamina. What's that? That coal? Yeah, it's coal. Stamina is actually a small feature, like for hanging onto rat lines and sailboats. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, you got a point there. There's situations where you have a stamina meter. Oh, here's some more iron. Fantastic. There we go. Got some iron. Got tons of frozen ore. Yeah, Cellophane says she'll try to get on, but her motion sickness has been like just running ragged all over her today. But that's true. I forgot about the stamina when holding onto the rat lines on this boat. But to get you up to speed, General Fish, see what the current plan is I'm gonna kind of fortify this whole little area right here, and basically set up like some creature deterrents and things, and kind of expand my base out of like the little hole in the wall cave thing that I've got going on here. The idea being to build a greenhouse and stuff here in the tundra, so I can actually have like real food. Yeah. There we go. All right, frozen ores go in here. Oh, good. Oh goodness. All right, how are we doing here? Let's grab the gold out of there. Copper, coal, silica. I got super cooled ice out of the frozen ore. Iron, obsidian, scorca. Yeah, let's see here. Frozen ore, frozen ore. Alright. I'll take the aluminum as well. Silica, sulfur. Iron again. Which is good. I needed iron, so that's actually part of the whole reason I went out mining. Alright, so let's get this iron processing. Give me that sweet, sweet iron. And we'll get the copper going as well. And did I get any obsidian? I did. We'll throw this obsidian in here too. There we go. Alright. Plenty of fuel in that one. Ah, you got some oak going for your tannin? Nice. Yeah, I got some oak as well. I've been storing up small amounts of oak as I get it. This platinum in here, and this titanium as well. Aluminum, scorica. There we go. Got some silica. Throw the super cool dice in there too. Alright. Silica. There we go. We're starting to look like we actually know how to get stone and stuff. We might actually be able to get some stuff here. Wait. I can make sticks in here, can't I? Give me max sticks. There we go. Alright. We're making progress, because Yeah, you're a good boy, or a good girl, Nala. Yes, you are. You got food? You still got food. Eat your food. Alright, good. Now I've got carrot seeds too. Perfect. So part of the reason I need all these different seeds and stuff, and actually one of the things I just realized would be really good to have would be soybean seeds. I need to get some soybean seeds. Thing I don't understand while scrolling through the VS Mod database is how people use AI for the thumbnails while they could use the stuff their mod adds. Yeah, you know, fair. Fair. Like, I've used AI to generate an image here and there for certain things. But in general, like, for a mod, you're right. Especially since you're already doing all the design work of getting it into the game anyways. You know, why not just use that? So that's a completely valid reason, like, to have opinions. And I've seen other people talking about that as well. I have spider silk on this table. Spider silk does not need to be there. Spider silk. Oh, I can use spider silk to make rope. Fantastic. That is awesome. I just now realize that. Also, why am I carrying this water skin again? Okay, the other thing I can use spider silk for, but I don't have the table for it. Never mind. I need the advanced thing. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't have a problem with people using... I'm not super opposed to AI, as some people might be. I don't have a personal problem with it if it's used in a non... Let's see here, what's the word I'm looking for? If it's used in a safe manner, like, if you're not trying to replace all of your artists with it, good, you know, like, great. If you're using it to say, you know, you've made something and you want AI just to help you clean it up a little bit, that's fine by me, that kind of thing. Like, for example, I'll use it a lot of times when I write something up, and then I'll be like, okay, now, can you make this not sound like it was written by, you know, an illiterate person, you know, make it sound professional or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. Or it's like, if you give it a data set and please go through and collate this data for me, you know, also acceptable. You know, give it like mundane tasks that are fairly boring and repetitive, because that's what it's designed for. I'm getting way off topic here. And I know I'm going to have people out there screaming, you know, AI's destroying art and stuff. And it kind of is. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, it's a real problem. A lot of AI slop out there. When there doesn't need to be. What am I missing? Leather. Need some leather. Should be leather here. Am I out of leather? No, I'm not. Okay, so wait a minute. Alright, there's that. Get me a couple ramps. I'm all for AI doing tedious things for us, but replacing human creativity and saying it's their own something. Yeah, no, I agree. Alright. Now, half the reason I wanted the iron, though, is because I wanted one more of these. Craft. There we go. Got some glass there. The other reason I need iron. Alright, toss this guy in here. Give me some more biofuel being made. All hail the biofuel. Right. To make biofuel, I need all the sticks. Nope, not the leather. I need the sticks. Sticks. for my house on the server, I'm planning on making it sort of like a colonial house from early America. Ooh, nice. I like that idea. I like that a lot, actually. General efficiency. Being a huge fan of, like, you know, early American history and all that stuff. Alright, glasswork. So I need more iron. Some refined wood, rope, copper, nails. Alright. Give me some copper nails. Yeah, since, you know, I was a colonial marine actor for a time, professionally, in case you didn't know that. It was for like a year during college, basically. I agree. I actually don't like most modern designs. Um, like, the old Tudor houses of England are beautiful, if you ask me. I always liked the Tudor style. Um, and then in early America, you had, like, the whole, you know, all kinds of different, you know, cool styles that they brought in from different places. And then, of course, you know, being American, all of us know what a plantation style home looks like. Exactly. There's a reason I try to, like, when I build my house vintage story, there's a reason I at least attempt to, like, put in some sort of design work, even if it's a simple, like, overhang and things of that nature. Alright, let's see here. So there's the iron. Got the iron. Just take that with me, actually. I need some refined wood, the epoxy. Just split like half that stack and just take it with me. The nails I'll have in a minute, and then I just need rope and refined wood. Perfect. Nails, check. Stream has a great vibe. Honestly, one of the more enjoyable ones I'll watch today. I'll be back on the next stream. Add me in Discord. That was a lot of repeated text, but sure. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and give me a follow if you feel inclined. There we go. And now let's grab some rope. Rope. I'm going to use some of this spider silk to make rope, because I can. I don't even remember how much rope I needed for this. I'm just going to make 10. Alright. How you doing, Nala? You doing good? Behaving yourself? There we go. And I'll just throw the extra rope and stuff on here for fun. Excellent. Now we have our glass bench. I'm going to put you, like, over here next to the forge. Yeah, there you go. Good. Good, good, good. Is that the there's the reinforced. So what I need for that? Steel. Oh, goodness. Gonna be expensive. Okay. You get 3, so it's 3 to 1 for shaped rubies. Interesting. Learning all kinds of things as I'm sitting here crafting up stuff just to build a greenhouse. I'll throw that in there. Okay, well, before I get too sidetracked here, I'm going to need more steel and more iron. Let me grab my stuff. Nala, you're coming with me. Come on, Nala. Follow. Thank you. Oh, you got some skills. You leveled up. Fantastic. Let's give you extra melee damage. And let's give you that health regen. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright, Nala. Let's go. Oh, I almost forgot something. Good lord. Good lord. Alright. And these. I'm going to want those stone pieces. Alright. How am I doing on food? I'm doing fine. Where you at, Nala? Come on. Bertram joined. Alright. Welcome back. Okay, turn off my torch. Let's go. We're going to go mine some iron, because I need lots of iron right now. I should have checked my fireplace before I left. Oh well. Well, we'll mine, and we'll go back and check. Oh, Helia. My cat joined. Hello, Helia. Hold on, folks. I gotta turn on cat cam. There's Helia. Yes. What's up, Helia? Cat cam. Gotta have cat cam. Can't have a stream without cat cam. There we go. Alright. Alright. Get my chat back up. Cool. Alright. There we go. Now, where's that cliff that I saw? There's some titanium there, which I want. Or platinum. Here it is. TwitchBot ads go from some fancy speech to get free viewers for 50 francs anywhere you go. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, Nala, I want you to stay here. Stay right here. That's a good Nala. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm sure that was probably bought, just because, you kind of get used to seeing them after a while. And that'll work. And then that'll work. Good enough. I don't need this to be perfect. I'm just good enough here to get some iron. Or platinum. I'll take platinum. Yeah, and a lot of them are the graphic artists or graphic design companies are like, you should hire us to do all your graphic design work and stuff. And it's just like, cool. I do probably need some graphic work done, if I'm honest. But that's not the way you ask me. Don't interrupt my stream to try and pressure me into getting some graphics for my streaming service here. Not to mention, I know 3 graphic designers in real life, but if I really need some graphics done, I'm gonna go to them because they're my friends and they could use the work, because they're probably struggling with this whole AI art thing that we were just talking about. Where's this cave go? Ooh, iron. Definitely want iron. This is an interesting cave layout. I'm not opposed to what I'm seeing here. Definitely take the iron. Alright, let's go take this back out and go put it on Nala. This is where I need a Tusker for mining trips like this. Which, this is also part of the reason I'm trying to fortify that front of my area, is to get a Tusker and some other pets, just to give them a safe place to hang out. Hey Nala, how you doing? Let me get your inventory for a second. I want you to carry all this iron. How much is the frozen ore? The iron's heavier. Congratulations, you're getting the iron. Oh, I know, it's heavy. It's heavy, I know. Let's see here. It's all about the same. I'll wait until I fill up again. Okay. Get my crossbow out just in case it gets a little more aggressive in here. This is a deep cave. Like, this cave goes back pretty far. It makes me wonder if this is like a cut through to somewhere. Because sometimes you'll find caves that are like passes through the mountains. See, there's more iron. Cool. This cave goes somewhere. I don't know where. Goes to... Oh, this is Spider Cave. Come on, Spider. Stick your face out for me. There we go. Got him. Was not expecting Spider Cave. Have I been to this end of Spider Cave before? I'm gonna find out if I've been to this area on the map. Where am I? How have I missed this cave? Because there's my house right there. Oh! Oh, I have been up here before. Not intentionally. Alright. Anything else up here? Huh. Neat. That's a neat little cut through that I was not aware of. That's here. Copper. Copper. Not really looking for copper. I'll take it in a pinch, but it's not what I want right now. Yeah, that's one thing I've been working on a lot on my Twitch and stuff, is trying to filter out more of the bots and stuff. Like, I want the gold too, but I don't need the gold. That's more copper. More iron, perhaps? I mean, I'll take the aluminum. I don't really need the... Well, I'll take the aluminum. Let's see here. Alright, and we're encumbered again. Back to Nala to offload. We'll come back for the coal, I think. I'll take the coal with us. Nala, you having fun out here? You playing in the snow? Alright, let's see here. What can I top off? Well, one thing I can do is put that down there for a second. Yeah, here, have this iron ore, and just have the stack of frozen ore. There we go. Alright, that's a decent balance. And here, have some meat. Have some lovely spider meat. There you go, Nala. Alright, I'm gonna go back in the cave and just grab anything that looks worthwhile to me. Not really looking for, say, the copper right this second, but I will take... I could take the gold, because the gold could be useful. But I almost rather have the coal right now. There we go. One more stack. Coal. There we go. We'll grab the gold just because we're here. And we'll see what we can offload to Nala. She's not a great pack animal. There we go. This is where I should have brought the zebra. Zebra's a little better pack animal. And I built it more like a pack animal as well. Yeah, but like, I'm not even sure those bots are trying to sell you on the whole Twitch like subscription things or whatever. Twitch viewers, like bot viewers, don't really help you, if we're honest. How you doing, Nala? There we go. Alright, let's offload some stuff here, like this coal. Oh, that's too much. Here, I'll take that. That's too much for me. Oh, here we go. What about that? Nope. Let's see what we can do about food here. And what I'll do, I'm just going to feed you all this meat, Nala. You're just going to have a big meal right now. There you go. And then, we're also going to top off your water real quick. There we go. You're good. That helped my inventory a little bit. Let's see here. What does it eat like? All that. Top all that off. That's not really helping me here. Actually, I know something I could do. This will help. Because I want that iron eventually. There we go. There we go. Alright, Noah, let's go. There. Now neither one of us is encumbered. It's kind of the trick to writing a mount, is your mount has an inventory capacity and you have an inventory capacity. You need them both to be not overdone. There we go. Alright, now just hang out right there for me. How's this looking? Oh goodness, this is full. Hope I didn't lose any ores or anything. Oh no, it actually just filled up. Okay. Take all of that. And throw these frozen ores in there. Find out what we get. Take that, actually. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. We got iron, which is good. Copper can go in there. Got gold, sulfur, titanium. Lots of silicate, which is actually fantastic. The obsidian can also go in here. Okay, Nala, what do I put on you? Come here, Nala. Quit rolling around. I need to actually talk to you for a second. Take all that. Thank you, Nala. Good job. And the rest of this is going to become steel. That's only going to become 23 steel. That is very sad. Alright, throw that in there. Okay. That there. Okay. And we'll come over here and have some more gold, because we're running lots of gold tonight, apparently. Just take that, actually. Alright. I'll go and top off fuel real quick. Throw that in there to make some more scoria bricks. Oh my goodness, I've got so much scoria. Let me take this scoria out of here. There we go. Sort all that. Alright, that helps some. Does the scoria even go in here? No, I don't even know where to put the scoria stuff. Alright, well, let me just put all that in there. I think the scoria does go in here, but I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's find out where we use the scoria. one of the settings to change for when the server is going to be the reset / ocean cover. Yeah, I'm still waiting to find out if they're going to fix that or how they're going to fix that, because essentially I'm renting the server from the Vintage Story devs, and anytime I try to go into the world settings to change what I want the world to be generated at, it crashes my Vintage Story. And apparently I'm not the only one experiencing that problem at the moment. Just as an FYI. is that's what the whole problem is. Can I use like Scoria? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stone Gate. Stone fortifications. Can I get like Scoria stores fortifications? Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently, if I complete a certain mission, I can learn to build things out of sandworms. Of the things I was not expecting to learn today. There we go. That'll at least let me use up the Scoria now. I've been getting out of this stone. Yeah, that's the problem I was running into with the whole, like, world config. There we go. So it wasn't a lack of, like, wanting to change those settings. It was the game was like, no. You don't get to decide what your world's like. I was like, but... It was like, no. I said no. Alright. What do I use this shaped obsidian for, by the way? Shaped obsidian, what are you for? Is it tier 3 stuff? Where you get the obsidian stuff? Nope. It's going to be tier 4 then. Tier 4. That's hardened magma. That's the miasmic stuff. And then it must have been tier 3, actually. Carbon arrow, black wolf. The tier 2 for obsidian? Very confused. My torch just died. No, it is. Tier 2. No. How's that compared to my... So, this is plus 33% yield. And this is plus 30% yield. So I lose a little bit of yield. But I can get coal when I chop wood. Okay. Kind of cool. What about the pickaxe? What do I get? What do I get? You get a 30% chance to just smelt. Oh, general efficiency. Look at this crazy pickaxe that I can theoretically make right now. So basically, it's a slightly lower yield than my current pickaxe, but it has a 30% chance just to smelt the ore as you mine it. It's just ridiculous. Kind of amazing, actually. What about the sledgehammer? What's the sledgehammer do? Also 30% chance to smelt. Okay. The knife? 10% chance to cook the meat as you skin the animal. What about the sickle? What's the sickle do? 25% chance to cook the crops. I've never looked at these before. Like, the arrows I should actually make. Like, the arrows would actually be pretty good. Because that would give me some improved damage on my arrows. Yeah, no, the arrows would actually make sense. And they cause burn. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Alright. Must need to fix my torch. Fix the lamp. By fix, I just mean refuel. Alright. Alright. So we got all that done. Well, since I can do the Scoria building setup, I don't use the bricks for this. And why turn all my Scoria into bricks? Grump, 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 grump. Alright. Okay. Is it the tier 3 stuff? Is that where the score... There's the clay brick. I grumble. I unlocked the wrong building set. Ah. Alright. How you doing? You doing good? Yeah? Let me examine you. So did I leave anything in your inventory? No. Okay, good. Good, good, good. How are we doing in here? Let's top that off, move that over, move that over. Take the scoria. Take the silica, the ice, the obsidian. Keep moving it all over. Alright. Just throw the obsidian in here because I can. Might as well make the shaped obsidian so I can use it to make arrows, because I think that's going to be my new go-to arrows. I'll just keep making these scoria bricks because I can. Alright. How are we doing on this? I'm just going to throw this in here. Alright. Actually, I can also throw that in there, too, because why not? What's it take for me to make another animal bed? Just some fiber. Alright, let's grab some fiber real quick. So I can make like a couple animal beds. Alright, I'll just split that stack. There we go. So I'm going to need an animal bed for taming purposes anyways. Yep, craft that up. And actually, I should queue up a... Oh, I need more fiber. Can I make a larger food trough? I should get the larger food trough. That'll make my life easier. Yep. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, let's go grab... What was I coming out here to grab? Right. How you doing, Nala? How much space we got in here? We got some space in here? Yeah, we got some space in here. Sort all that. Go. I'm gonna just eat one of those. Just eat all of that. Top everything off a little bit. There we go. Alright, sort again. Can you, like, stack it all for me? There we go. Stack everything up, please. No, can't stack that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Alright, Nala. Our goal is to go and get some bananas. Alright, I'll take the copper. Silver, take the gold. Topped off fuel. There we go. Alright, we're getting there. Here, have some more copper, just because I'm going to need that. So, I'm trying to get into electricity. Trying to get, like, a greenhouse going. And I need to capture and get a, whatchamacallit? A Gibbler. It's late. Hold on. Sleep through the night real quick. There we go. Alright. How's that doing? Still plenty of space in there. Alright, let's go. Come on, Nala. Turn my light off. Go into the desert. Come on. Nala. Come on. Am I going to have to, like, ride you out the door just to get you out the door? Alright. Alright, we're going to the desert. Come on. Alright. Map-wise. That's not what I wanted. No, I actually need to go up my ramp. Up the ramp. Well, this works out. Because up the ramp will take me to where I want to go anyways. There we go. Really, we're going to have scores today. Alright. Now we've dealt with the herd of pack hunting lizard cats. That's what those scores are. Like some sort of weird lizard cat. Oh, Healy ran off. I'm sorry for the people out there watching Cat Cam. The cat has wandered off. I don't know where a cat's going. Oh, she's getting a drink of water. She'll be back, I'm sure. Alright, how are we looking? Yeah, so I'm going to go over here to this area right there. Because there is a enemy base there, and we are going to go steal their power generator. Because, well, they don't need it. Alright. Now, the main thing is, we just gotta avoid anything too aggressive while we come over here to steal the power generator. What was that? That was a bunny. Okay. Alright, Nala. Stay. Oh, you leveled up again. Look at you. Alright, let's give you... Let's give you more health. Yeah, alright. Now, stay here for a minute. I gotta go upstairs. There we go. And to recover resources, I'm quite literally putting this thing back together and taking it apart. In case you're wondering what's going on there. There we go. We're going to take that one. Take that one. There we go. Take that one. So basically, I'm just going back up here, and I'm just going to grab what I need. I'm kind of surprised that one's still in good shape. Alright, take that one. So basically, to pick these up, you have to repair them. There we go. I kind of want these building materials back. There we go. I can take that one with me. Because I can use these in fixing up my mine at the house there. Alright, let's see here. Concrete railing. That's not what I wanted. Can I just pick it up? Well, yeah, I'll take the curtain. That's fine. And I'll take the glass window. That's fine. There we go. So why can't I take this railing apart? Can I pick it up? No. Okay, well. Alright, well I can take this though. Nope, we're not. I take this. Okay, well, not the stuff I want. I want... no, can't take that. Can't take that. But I can take this guy. Right? No. Alright, well, it's not going to let me take that. That's fine. Alright. Okay, come on. Let me have the power grid. Can't have that. But the power grid's like up here. There we go. Nope. Ow. Dang it. Alright. Power grid. Come on. Let me have it. Okay, why is that running away? Okay. Okay, can I pick it up, though? Let me have it. Let me have it. Okay, you know what I need to do? I just realized what I need to do. Okay. Yes. Alright. What is that? That's the tower. Okay, so we go... There we go. And then Y. Yep, that's the trick. Y. Alright. Now we can get this stuff. Yep, that's fine. Okay. There's the wind turbine. I'll take the railing for now. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Up. Alright. Alright. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting the parts we want. Yep, we'll take all that. Huh. It's a neat little device. Alright, let's see here. So basically, we're going to take a lot of this down. One, because it will give us concrete that we can take. Yep, there we go. See, one of those lights. Alright. Where is my other stuff? Is it Y? Yep. Take all of that. Take all this here. Perfect. I think that's the battery pack that I want right there. Nope, that's more railing. Okay, where's the battery pack? Railing. There's the battery pack. There we go. Take all that. All right. Okay. Let's take the contact 4 device. Interesting. I'll take the container for now. This is the exact kind of thing that the Vintage Story devs are trying to avoid. Us just wandering through and like dismantling everything and just being like, well, I'll just take it all with me. If I take apart the support structure, it'll just fall right into my lap. Oh, gotta repair this. Alright, let's take everything we can. We got the cards. Blinds. There's a reason to actually take all these blinds and decorations and stuff. They give you like extra, coziness for your house and stuff. Yeah, I'll take the cupboard. Alright, let's see here. I want the light, yep. I'll take the shelf for now. Let's see here. The shelf, let's destroy that, because I don't care about that. Let's eat one of these. Eat one of those. One of those. Let's do all this. And actually, I'll drop that. Take the nails, though. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. What's this? Don't care about that. Any more lights in here I can get? Yep, there's a light. Oh, the lights are... Ooh. Ooh, okay. What's worth dropping? The carts. I want the light. Light good. Ooh, yes, take all that. There we go. Extra concrete stuff. Yep. Yep, destroy that. There we go. We'll drop that and take the light. There we go. What happens if I destroy this? Get concrete floor. Railing. Railing. Oh, I can get the turret. Sweet. I'm going to throw that out and take the turret. Thank you. Alright. Alright, let's head back downstairs, because I don't really want everything, but I've gotten more than enough. Okay. Are you down here killing everything, Nala? Is my inventory full again? Alright. But there you go. That's kind of the idea. Is you can come up here and dismantle this place if you need to. And get a whole bunch of free stuff. Alright. How you doing, Nala? Come here. There we go. You leveled up. Look at you. Okay. Well, let's get you... I do kind of think that more carry capacity would be good right now. So let's see here. What can we put on here? That's like 80 pounds. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. That's like 14 pounds. That there. What else can we give you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to give you there, Nala. Let's just head back. There we go. I've dealt with the threat that was in our way, Nala. Alright. Well, now we have a gun turret. We can protect our house from vicious things like Gibblers. I forgot to tell Nala to follow me. I'm not smart tonight. No, I'm not thinking. But the good news is, with all these building parts, it'll be very easy to make myself a nice greenhouse. Come on, Nala. Follow me, please. That's right. That's good, Nala. Come on. Come on. We're going this way. Just gotta get back before that heavy rain comes in. I don't really want to be out in the storm too much. So are you going to... So, what are you going to use the mortar to make on the server there? General efficiency? If I might inquire. Alright, how are we doing? We're getting there. Maybe down like here. Man, this is so far away. That's Gibbler. Okay, Gibbler's fine. I was worried that I was looking at a frostfoot there for a second because I saw that lump of snow with the health bar over it, and I was like, oh no. If that's not a frostfoot, it's just sitting there. Yeah, it's going to be a problem being stuck out here in the rain like this. Especially if a tree falls on me. Let's avoid the trees. Trees bad. Alright. Let's keep moving south. Okay. How you doing, Nala? Come on. Come on, Nala. We're going to take all this back to base. And I think we'll work on getting that greenhouse set up. Because this is a lot less concrete that I have to make now. Yep. Our storm exposure is real bad right now. Alright. I'm going to check something really quick. Give me just a second, folks. Cool. Alright. At least the storm's almost over. And it's not like one of the really bad storms that'll just kill you for being out in it. Helia, what are you doing down there on Mom's blanket? Come here. What are you doing down there? Come here. Come on up here. There you go. Yeah, come on. Don't sneeze on me. There you go. Cat cam's back. Oh, now I'm gonna play with the hand. Alright, can I play Icarus and play with the cat all at the same time? Let's find out. Yeah, you're a good kitty. There you go. Alright, storm's finally passing. Alright, are we on the right line here? Kind of. I need to kind of veer around that mountain over there. Alright. This is one good thing about having a slinker as a mount is they can protect you if you need them to. They're not as good as a raptor, but they'll get the job done. Did I go the right way? Kind of. So I need to basically get around here and turn to the left and aim for that gap right there, I think. Ah, Icarus. A lot of walking in this game, but I love this game so much. At some point I might get another slinker, but I really want to get a raptor. Because the raptor is going to be better for the desert, and if I'm understanding the missions correctly, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the desert, traveling to and fro. So, I'll want to get a nice dune raptor if possible, or just even a regular raptor. And apparently there's an achievement for taking a Gibbler and using it to defeat a frostfoot, which is basically this giant Yeti monster. So I'm going to have to try and get that, obviously, since we're having to tame a Gibbler for this mission anyways. Alright. Let's get back to the house. Drop off this stuff. Oh my, that is falling apart. Your paw is huge, Nala. I just want to let you know. Alright. So, first things first, how do we want to use this lovely material we've been gifted here? So I've got concrete floor. And I've got concrete columns. So let's use that up. So let's see here. Concrete floor. So what I think we'll do is we'll just come out this way. I'll just do like a nice expansion on the front here. Nala, could you move over here, please? Come here, Nala. Come here. Come here. Hey, could you stand like right there for me? Yes, very good. Stay. Thank you. I didn't get any concrete ramps, did I? I did not. That's an interesting conundrum. Nala, where are you going? That's not stay. There we go. We're going to use these to help stabilize this a bit. There. Beautiful. Okay. Hop up here real quick. Nice. So I can do... bring all this out over this way. There we go. That uses up a lot of the concrete floor. There we go. Put in a few pillars here for support. Nothing's too badly supported either. Alright. And I could even then take all of this. Come on now. Yeah, let me hop on here. Yep, hop up there, please. Inside, please. I'm going to just take you right on back. Light on. We're just going to put you right here. Yep, and I'm just going to take all that from you. Thank you, Nala. Good job. Alright, there we go. Because what I can do is dismantle the rest of this and use that for more building parts. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, what do we got here? More scoria. Well, full inventory is what I've got here. Okay, so first things first, let's get this power pack put down. Power brick. I'm going to put you like right here in the corner. Yep, that's a good spot for you. Good. There we go. And wind turbine. Let's go out here. I'm going to put you like right out here. Oh god. Oh god. Nope. Nope. Come here. Come here. Oh god. Do not break my new wind turbine. Ah. It was an evil Nala. Ay, ay, ay. Thought I saw one wandering about earlier. And I did. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Let me pick this up. Alright, I gotta go get rid of this stuff. Hold on. Okay. I'll throw that in there. There we go. That'll give me some inventory space. Yep, okay. So what I can do now, take this, come out this way here. That's what we'll do. Come here. Line up for me. Yeah, because if I do that, There we go. Because basically I can use this as a way to figure out where I can put this thing. And we'll put that up there. And then I can temporarily grab this. And I need some more flooring. Okay, because basically I just need to get out here temporarily. Actually, can I even get that up on top there? No. Alright, let me just get inside real quick before the storm, like, kills me. On top of having had to fight a critter that I was not planning to fight. Okay, let's just go and eat that. Eat that. Top off our meters here real quick. And then use my lovely healing steaks to eat all the steaks to heal myself. There we go. Why do I have so much animal fat? Where do I get animal fat from? I don't even know. Oh yeah, I could go put this wall shelf up. That'll help. Here we go. Wall shelf. Wall shelf. Just put it over the door right there, and that'll make this room cozier. There we go. And some draperies. I put those just on the wall. No, I have to put in windows. Okay. Okay, I have to put the windows in. That's fine. We'll put in some windows. Since I can't put in the windows. Alright, ooh, we can put this container in. Here we go. This little itty-bitty, mostly useless container. Come on, I had a green spot there for a second. Just want it out of the way. What about in the back corner? Can we get it in the back corner? Come on. What is going on back here? Is that damage? It is. That dang slinker that attacked me damaged my house. And almost ripped my door off. Oh, good lord. It almost broke my icebox. And my oxygen thingy. And my herbalism bench. Didn't break my lamp, though. That's fine. She somehow broke my roof. Good lord. Slinkers are dangerous, yo. That floor, too. Look at this. Okay, and my drying rack. Alright, anything else you broke, Slinker? Anything else? You didn't somehow break my fireplace, did you? Okay. Alright, broke some of my concrete. There we go. Alright, now this I need to pick up. Alright, let's put that over here. Pick this up briefly. Okay, where's my contact 4 device? It's right here. We're going to put it like right here. How did it damage my contact 4 device? I mean, it makes sense. It goes out here. Alright. Okay. Now, I need this. And this. All this just to get over there to put this thing down. Okay. Now, if I come up here. Alright. Is that good? Yes. That is good. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he's active. Durability's fine. Can I repair it? Beautiful. Okay. It's providing some power. Wonderful. Alright. So what we're going to go do, now that I have electricity, I think I even have a wiring tool in here somewhere. Did I not make a wiring tool? Wiring tool? don't tell me I didn't make a wiring tool. Water pipe. Wiring tool, wiring tool, wiring tool. Where you at? Fuel radar, sonic relay. That's the piping tool. But where is my wiring tool? Hold on. Nope, I don't think I made one. Well, let's make a wiring tool. Alright, so, to get electricity running in here, we gotta get some wiring tools made, or a wiring tool made to run it all. And I'm just gonna throw all the concrete and stuff into here for the moment, just to get it out of my inventory. There we go. Alright. Do I need nails for any of this? No. Okay. So, I should be able to make a wiring tool here. Wiring tool. Electricity tool. There we go. So I need 50 copper, 50 gold, and 4 carbon fiber. Okay. Okay. That's why we haven't made a wiring tool. So let me grab that. And those. So I'm going to guess I need to put these in here somewhere. Right. I'll just throw these in here for now. Alright, so let's get the gold and the copper and all that. Okay. I'll just do this. Craft. And craft. There's that. Okay. Now for the carbon. Alright. Get all that made. Okay. Let's see here. Silica. Oh, there's gold. Iron. Obsidian. Scoria. Copper. Iron. Aluminum. Take silica. There we go. Okay, let's go put all this away while this works. Iron. I'm going to throw into here and just get some more iron made. Obsidian into here. Copper into here. This is one of the reasons you kind of never really run out of needing copper. It's for all the wiring and electrical stuff here. I'll throw the gold ore into here. Aluminum and the scoria. Take some of this gold out of here just to sort that out. Alright, put this back in my hotbar so I have a weapon again. Okay. Because I'm also going to need more steel, so I'll throw this guy into here. Make me all that steel, sir. Thank you. Alright, how are we looking in here? Throw gold into here, grab the copper, and where's my gold wire? Gold wire. Grab my carbon fiber paste. Throw the carbon fiber into here. Get that processing. Throw these into here. Oh man, it's a whole thing. Alright, throw that in there. Throw the wood in there. This can go over here. Keep thatch. Nope, wanted that. That up. Alright, so keep that. We'll grab the lights. That we can probably just dismantle. Let's destroy that. Yep, destroy that, please. There we go. Get some of those resources back. Okay. Actually, what do I get if I destroy these? Ooh, I get platinum weave? Yes, done. Did not know got platinum weave. Will take platinum weave. Alright, I'm just going to throw all that in there. There we go. Got my carbon fiber. Done. Alright, carbon fiber. Wiring tool. Electrical tool. There it is. Craft. Beautiful. Alright, so with this bad boy, we can actually now, like, put the lights out and stuff. So, what we do is we take this guy, and we, let's see here, it is let's see here. We place a wire, and we're going to do like and bring it down to like here, and we're going to come along to like here. I'm just going to kind of go along this area here just to make it kind of organized. There we go. We're going to bring it over to here. There we go. Now we can take like, and we can put like a light like right here. We get our wiring tool back out. We can take it from like here. Well, we can come from like here to the light. There we go. And now we have light in here. Like, I don't even need my torch. See? There we go. Light. Then we can do the same thing like along this way. So we can come down here. These only require 75, so we'll do like one like right here. Grab our wiring tool. And just come through the wall here. And there we go. And I'm just going to work a little path of lights down in here. There we go. And one more for fun. This one we'll put like probably like right around here. Yeah, that'll be fine. There we go. Look at that. It's not perfect, but that's a heck of a lot better than it was. And now we can even come over here. We can check and see that this is still gaining power nicely because this thing is producing way more power than we need, which is what we wanted. And then what I can do is grab my hammer here. We're going to just pick these parts back up because I don't really need them right now. But there we go. So there's power. Alright. Power acquired. It's one of the things we wanted. Alright. How are we looking in here? Nothing in there we have to have. It is nice having actual electricity in here, though. Alright. I know, dear. I'm just looking. Oh, it ran out of tree sap again. This thing burns through some tree sap. Alright. Grab that. Grab that. Okay. I'll throw the steel in there. Throw like a couple hundred tree sap in here. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's destroy that. Yep. Destroy that. And throw the concrete, rebar in there. The aluminum, I'll put over here. Take the scoria bricks here. Okay. Throw these in here for now. all of this just to try and get, like, some stuff done. How you doing? You good? You are hungry, aren't you? Oh my. You both run out of food. Hold on. Craft that up. Let me get you some food there. Thala. Do I actually keep extra meat in the fridge? Alright. Meat. Granola. Silage for the zebra. Did that zebra just come over here and eat meat? Alright. I question my knowledge about zebras. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to throw this leather in here, this wood into here. And what do I get if I destroy this? Destroy? Nothing. I get nothing for that. Okay. I'm going to save this turret, though. I might put that out later. Alright. There we go. Get all that done. And craft that up while we can. Alright. How's this looking? Got steel. Got all that. Okay. So I need at least one more piece of concrete floor. And probably what I'll do is I'm going to bring this out and we'll just build up above things here. And we'll build like a little wall there to keep things out. We'll put like a creature to turn out here. And then I can use that, get some reinforced glass to set up my actual... That was weird. What was that? It was like there's a storm going on. There's no storm going on in the game. Okay. Strange. Alright. So, what do I need in here for this reinforced glass? Steel and iron. That's right. Specifically steel for the reinforced glass. Let me see. If I want to make those iron crop plots, so I need sulfur and dirt, which I can get sulfur and dirt. That's not a problem. And I need copper wire. Interesting. And steel screws. Okay. Interesting. So let's grab that material real quick here. No, this isn't the one I want. This is the one I want. Right, I'm out of dirt. It's not one thing, it's another. Alright, let me grab my shovel real quick. We're going to go sleep through the night really quick here. So we don't have to go out and do this in the morning. And we're going to go outside, if I don't turn myself around. Make sure there's nobody out here waiting on us. Now, one thing we will have to do is keep an eye on that wind turbine and keep it repaired. So unfortunately, they do take damage over time. Now, if I remember correctly, yes, this is dirt right here. Perfect. My food's also running out, so let's do that. Nope, not that one. That one, that one, and that one. Okay. And then we'll just eat one of those just to keep it from going bad on us. So the reason I eat the bacon is because the bacon gives us an XP bonus. We get basically extra XP for everything we do. Stamina. Alright. So essentially what I'm going to do is get some crop plots made up, see how big they are, figure out how big of an area I want to lay out and deal with for the farming. Because that'll tell me how much steel I need for my reinforced glass plan. That's more than enough. That'll give me like 10 crop plots, which is more than I need. Alright. I also need to put like a little ramp over here on the side. Because I think I'll expand it out this way just a little bit. Put a ramp down. Need to put one there. A piece of floor. Anyways. Alright, so there's that. And let me grab a couple stacks of sulfur. Done. Alright. And turn my light back on. And we'll throw a couple crop plots together real quick. Okay, so they require 10 iron apiece. I'm going to grab a little extra iron then. So let's grab 2. 2 stacks. That'll give me enough to make 4, 5 crop plots, I believe. Max. 3. What am I short on? Copper wire. Okay, well, let's go ahead and queue those up. I'm going to grab some more copper. That's not a problem. Yeah, I got like tons of copper right here, so we'll do that. There we go. And eventually what I'll do is I'll get rid of that other crafting bench and just put this one in place. Alright, copper wire. Where you at? Copper wire. What does it take to make these? Oh, copper wire as well. And steel. Ooh. So essentially the water sprinkler will let us, like, you know, water the crops and stuff, I think. Or put out fires. I'm not sure which. I'm going to want one of these electric water pumps, though. So I don't have to, like, use a biofuel pump. It's a whole process. Getting a proper, like, major base set up. But, I mean, we're doing pretty good, honestly. Alright. So there's that. Knock that out. There we go. And there's 2 more crop plots. I'll just throw that in there. Just throw the iron in there. And then all this dirt is going right in here. Make more fertilizer. Cool. Let's grab our crop plots and let's just see what this looks like here. Really quick before we decide how we're going to do this. Okay, they're not that big. So yeah, if I like put it like over here, like I could even put it like along the wall here, so do like 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. I'd only need like 2 wall panels in the back, 1 on the side. I could make it a nice walk through. Yeah, okay. I think I see what I'm going to do here. All right. Let's go get the concrete made. Get a little bit more concrete. Because we're going to widen that path just a little bit. Because I think I'm going to make a nice walk through area for my farm thing. That's kind of my thought process. All right, so let's get some concrete floor. How much can I get? We can get 8. Yeah, we'll do 8. 8's fine. I'll take these poles with me. Get those made real quick. Let me grab some of my steel. Alright, let's just grab like this here. And I got some glass around here too, don't I? Yeah, there's some glass. Alright, let's come in over here. We're going to throw this in here, throw that in there. Also need water and epoxy. Okay, water and epoxy I can also do. Let's grab some epoxy. I'm going to probably need, well, that'll be right. And then water, I've got that water bottle I use. Where did I put it? Water bottle? I've shoved it somewhere, and I don't know where now. Where did I put you, water bottle? There, I put you here. Alright, perfect. do that. All right. Water bottle, check. Epoxy, check. I just need more glass. All right. Well, I got silica. So let's grab some silica real quick. Sort all that. There we go. Throw the silica in there. And it's 1-to-1. So that'll get me 50 glass. Which should get me enough to get a rudimentary setup for my greenhouse. I'm going to go put this concrete in place while that happens really quick. There's that. Perfect. I'm going to say don't start falling apart there. Okay, so we're going to come over here. And because my goal is kind of there. And that gives me direct access to this ramp. Perfect. All right, now, as far as where I want the greenhouse, I think we'll come out this way a little bit. There we go. I've got one more left. Yeah, this could work. No, I've got 2 more left. All right, so let's do this. Let's hop down here real quick. Get that stabilized nicely. Do one there. And we'll do one there, because we'll put the greenhouse kind of over here, because I don't want anything attacking it randomly over there. Yep, got that in place. Come on top of it there. There we go. And we'll do a little bit more reinforcement over here too. Just get this thing nice and stabilized. Also get rid of some of this concrete. Beautiful. Okay. So we can go get our crop plots really quick. What I can do is just do like a little corner, like right here. And then, yeah, that'll look really nice right there. Do like one like right here. To line up for me. There we go. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's just check my glass. Yeah, my glass is coming along here. Here's some of the glass. Beautiful. Take that. Throw that in here. So I need, what? 2 walls is what I can make with that. How much water is it taking? Oh, it's 100 milliliters, and this thing only holds... Okay. Well, I guess it pulled the milliliters out of that. So what am I short on now? Oh, it's glass. Okay. So now, like, if we take this glass out here... The cool thing is, with this reinforced glass, it should resist, like, fairly heavy storms. And so if we do like that and that, then we come along this side and put in like another one here and here, and get ourselves a little greenhouse going. Let's see here. Let's inspect it real quick. All right, so it counts partially as a greenhouse. Fascinating. It's watered. There we go. Good sunlight. All right. We're well on our way to a greenhouse. But I do need to call this episode there. I know we didn't get the Gibbler, unfortunately. But that's all right. We'll have him next time, because we've got everything but the bananas, honestly. I just have to go set up the trap, put up a little place to keep him safe, which that's part of what all this construction's about anyways. And then, you know, throw the bait in the trap, and we'll be good to go. What is taking damage out there? Oh, it's my wind turbine. But we did get some other stuff. We got some power, we got lights, we've got a battery backup system for our power network. Doesn't hold a ton of power, but it's something. You know, we did some mining, got some cool stuff done. So we're getting there. So thank you all for joining me. This has been Thalan McRom playing a bit of Icarus. And I hope you're enjoying the series. I enjoy it. And I hope we'll catch you all in the next one. So you all have a fantastic evening. See you next time.